I don't think I'd have gotten clean. If I went to prison and got back out, I probably wouldn't have got clean again.
The user needs to be clean for a long period of time and must desperately want to quit in order to succeed. One program that has been providing an opportunity is drug court.
We have intensive supervision where they are drug tested regularly, which means 2 or 3 times a week or sometimes even more often than that. There are home visits. They work with them numerous times a week to ensure that they're on track, that they're following the rules. They're avoiding crime, they're avoiding drugs, and avoiding the circumstances which would lead them to go back to that lifestyle.
Our program is a program over the course of a year and a half. So if they successfully graduate from this program, then they can finish the program and not be convicted felons and not be sent to prison. Even if they go to prison and they dry out, they don't have the drugs in their system. When they get out of prison and they're back on the street, they don't have the tools and the abilities that drug court instills in them.
Chronic drug offenders who are facing very long prison terms and on their last leg are given an opportunity to live outside the prison walls, provided they stay clean, take random drug tests, and attend group meetings.
I was expecting 100% to go to the prison, you know. They offered me drug court. I was like, yeah, I'll take it, you know. All I got to do is stay clean. Shoot, I'll jump on that. I can do that.
Their sentence is hanging over their head if they blow it. If they succeed in completing the rigorous program, their sentence will be wiped clean.
Phase 1 involves 3 outside meetings a week and 3 inside meetings. You got group Monday morning, Wednesday morning, Friday morning. You have to have a job. You have to maintain a job. You have to stay sober. They drug test you quite often, every 2 or 3 days, if not every day, first every day. They call, make sure you're home at curfews. They'll do home checks, you know. They stay on top of you, make sure you're doing right.
Prior to drug court, every week we have what's called a staffing, where the drug court team comes together and goes over every individual in the program that's going to be in the court that day. And that's how we know what's going to, you know, whether someone's doing well or someone's doing not so well. And we'll address how to either encourage them or to motivate them to do better, or if necessary, we discuss what are necessary sanctions if they have violated the rules of the program, either through a hot drug test or by committing a new crime or any number of different things which is non-compliant with our program.
One of the most sobering things is being in front of the judge, because you know that when you first start out, once a week you're going to have to face him, and if you've messed up, you know, that's not any fun thing.
What, if anything, did you learn from going to jail?
I learned that it wasn't, I don't know what I thought jail was, but that wasn't my picture of jail. It was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned that you can't just get by in here.
You have to actually try and work, right?
I want that to be my first and last trip.
Well, we do too. And for a lot of folks it is, and for some folks they forget. So just remind yourself that you've been there and you don't want to have to go back. And that's one of the things, as we've talked about many times in drug court, is, you know, we want to praise you and reward you, and we are always very happy when you're doing well.
Drug court is helping people realize their addiction and giving them ways to achieve and how to operate in society without having to sell drugs or use drugs. I know that I've seen the percentages that coming out of drug court are very high of non-reoccurrence, and that is good.
We do a book called, in our groups, called Mirror Image, and we discuss, well, our drug problems, discuss ourselves before and after drugs, self-esteem issues that you have while you're using drugs, and after using drugs, the self-esteem problems that you may have.
The changes that I've seen so far, and it's only been 7 weeks, the changes in my life that I've had happened to me so far. Looking forward to looking forward to the next change. I'm getting blessings every day, you know.
I'd been shooting, various kinds of drugs in my arm for 20 years. So my life was pretty much on the downhill spiral, and they pulled me out of it.
Tell me about your experience in drug court.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's really, really hard at first, but once you learn to, you know, just do what they say, you know what's right and what's wrong. Just do what's right and you make it through.
Well, are you glad you did drug court?
Yes, I
Well,
am.
we are
I'm thankful
too.
to all these people right here.
Thank you. To turn over to you the judgment that would have been executed if you hadn't made it through drug court, and like I said before, it's yours to frame, fold, fire up, burn in the trash can, keep it as a reminder of what could have been, and where you've come, and how far you've worked, how far you've come, and how hard you've worked, and you know, I like the fact very much that your last name is Hope.
Yes, sir.
And I appreciate you. Appreciate all your hard work.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Thank you very much. Congratulations, Mr. Lancaster.
I've seen those who have graduated from it, you know, and have picked up their lives, you know, and become beneficial back to society. And not only that, but they're also helping other people who have had this problem.
Well, I'm a minister now, and I teach drug and alcohol classes. I travel the United States preaching and singing and trying to help people, other drug addicts. That's my main goal in my ministry.
Somebody please turn the light on. Somebody please turn the key.
We must do our duty and keep an eye out for those making meth. There are several signs to look for in detecting a meth lab. Unusual strong chemical odors similar to that of fingernail polish remover. Residences with windows blacked out. Lots of traffic, people coming and going at unusual times. There may be little traffic during the day, but at night the activity increases dramatically. Excessive trash, including large amounts of items such as antifreeze containers, drain cleaner, lantern fuel cans, red chemically stained coffee filters, batteries, drain cleaner, and duct tape. And burn piles going at all hours. If you detect these meth lab indicators, you should immediately contact your local police department or the sheriff's office.
I think they were buying Red Devil Lye, heat, acetone, and bought a lot of matches.
Is that your vehicle right there?
Yeah, that's mine.
Okay. The reason why I'm here is your license plate's been reported at a local feed store buying certain chemicals. Those chemicals are used in making meth. You ain't been making any meth or anything, have you? No? Okay. You ain't got any illegal narcotics or anything like that in the house? You don't mind? Do you mind taking me on the tour of the house?
Can I do that right now?
Sure, why not? We'll take 5 minutes and I'll be on my way.
Yeah, sure.
All right.